Hello and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Eador, Masters of the Broken World with Wando Bondo. We're playing the White Wizard. Alright, well we're doing the arena again, and last time it was a pretty easy battle, but this time it's going to be the commander with the dragon, and I already fought it once, and you can see that in the outtakes. We did win, but it was a tricky battle, and I ran out of time. I didn't expect it to go from the easy battle to the commander battle right away. So let's start working on this. Oh, you know what? Here we go. I want to put, I think we have a space here. Let's go ahead and do the Tower of Lightning. We might as well put that in one of our provinces out here where we don't need anything. And we don't have enough money to build quite yet. I think we just built last time, and I want to build the town hall. I want to get to this halls of justice and reduce that corruption by 20%. That will help us a lot. We just did the bank last time, got 30% more income, but it's not showing up, I don't think, here very well. It definitely didn't increase. We were at 1400 or so, and we should have got 3% of this. That should be 300 for 10,000. Every thousand is 30 more. So 10,000 is 300 more. It should have increased our income by 300 minus the corruption, which if corruption's like, I think 30% or something like that right now. I don't remember, 30 or 600 out of 14. I think it's around 35% or something like that. I don't know. So we definitely want to increase that corruption, but we can't see what's really going on here. I don't know. This calculation is not working right. I don't think so. But anyway, and we have the commander coming in. So we're going to keep working on that. We're going to put this guard next time, Warriors of Light, and maybe that will stop the commander from getting through. We're going to put some units in the garrison to hold him back if he does get through. And we're going to continue building here the fort, so that way we can hold him back going this way if he gets through here, and then he'll have to come and get stuck here. We want to force him this way so then we can get to him 1, 2, 3 when he gets into this territory, or whatever happens there. We'll have to figure that out. Okay, so we did that. We did our buildings, and we don't need to hire any guards. I don't think so. So I think we're ready to go into the arena, and we're already entering the arena, and we're ready to do battle for the next battle. And we have our spells, and I don't think we have access to the spells here, so we're not going to tear anything down. We have our regular spell set, and I think that is good. I don't think we need to change that. Time stop or other second dragon form? That's a really good question, because second dragon forms means we would need to lose another guy, and that time stop really gives us a lot of damage whenever we cast it. You know, we've got 3 elves that get to shoot again, plus we'll have dragon form. Hopefully we'll be able to use that, and we'll be able to cast another resurrection, and we'll be able to hit again with the Treant and attack again with our Pegasi and heal again with our... So that time stop is really powerful. It's hard to say which one is better. It really is hard to say. Alright, well, we're going to see the commander and with a dragon, and we'll have to see how that goes. Okay, I think we're ready to fight. And this is going to be a little bit of a battle. It takes a little while because there's a lot to do. It is really... Alright, and I think he cast a spell on us here and made a rebellion. Alright. And we won that. We just got to remember to put in Cloudy Hills, we've got to put another guard. Alright, to the fighter barracks. to the Champion League. Alright. We are fighting a High Priest. Yeah, a High Priest, and that is a commander with the Wizard build. So, a commander / wizard. We are ready. Let's do this battle. Alright, since I already fought one time, we don't know exactly. I don't know if they switch them around or it could go any way, but the commander was here, and there was a Hydra here, and a dragon right here, and then a whole bunch of stuff all over the place. But the plan is to protect our elves. That's the plan. We're going to protect the elves the best we can. Actually, here we're going to put the Treant maybe right here. I'm going to put Pegasus. I'm going to put an elf right here. We're going to put this Basilisk here. So this way we'll have our elves right here. And we can put our main hero right here. And then we'll fill in the rest with the fairies over here. And the main idea is to protect these elves so they can just keep shooting and shooting and shooting. Maybe we'll do this. Maybe we'll do this. Because the goal is to protect that cleric and just keep that cleric surrounded. We don't want the dragon to be able to get on this hill, so I want to put that basilisk in there. Possibly maybe this spider actually would be good over there, and maybe this hero right here. And whatever's on this side can just get killed. But that spider is a little weak. We really want that spider. I think the spider's going to die. We want a really strong protection around these areas here and around these elves. The spider could help us here. And the thing about these fairies is that when they get resurrected, they can heal right away on the turn they're resurrected on. But the elves, they can't. That's why we're protecting the elves, because we want to keep them shooting and shooting and shooting and doing a lot of damage. So we want to protect these elves as much as possible and to put them right next to the cleric. And honestly, I want that basilisk to move up, and I want this other elf right here, but then it can only shoot 5 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it can only shoot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It could shoot a lot of things right around in here. But if it was on this hill instead of over here, it could shoot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So anything, all this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So anywhere from here all the way to here. And we do have a forest province, so we can cast with our elves in the forest province. Yeah, I think this is good for now. I don't know. We may end up moving the Treant up, the hero over. What if we did this? We move the Treant up, we can move the knight over. And these fairies, so these fairies can die, we can resurrect them, they can still keep working for us even though they're wounded or whatever. And then the elves will keep working for us the whole time as well. And here we do not want our swordsman to die. We want our swordsman to survive. So we'll just put that swordsman in the back. We're going to turn that swordsman into a dragon. We have 24 stamina. This is our dragon swordsman. And then we have our 2 Pegasus and Maybe this is good. Maybe we'll put the spider on the hill and bring the treant over one, or and a cleric, or bring this knight up, and we'll try to fill in the gaps around here the best we can. Don't know how that's going to work, but that's the best we can do, I think. We'll have to see how this goes compared to the last time. Okay, so it was the same exact positioning for the most part. Commander here, dragon here, Hydra here. Now here's what is incredible. This High Priest has 19 resistance, which I think is pretty awesome, and it makes the battle fun. We can't put that priest to sleep for 0 turns, so that is pretty amazing. That's a good, that's definitely makes the battle interesting. And of course, we can't do anything to the dragon because it has spell immunity. That dragon can move and probably kill anything, but not that swordsman. Well, it could land here and attack that swordsman and probably not kill it though, actually, so that's fine. Because the swordsman has 32, it shoots for 39, and we have some resistance, 7. So we probably would survive, but not by much. 39. So we might, I don't know what this dragon's going to do, but it can go pretty far. 6 spaces. Wow, okay, so this dragon has 6 range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No wonder why it can move so far. So it can move anywhere on here and shoot anything, and it could kill this elf, which it probably will. We could start to shoot, or we could move these elves back and try to close that line. But what happened last time was that the commander cast teleport on the Hydra into our lines, and it was devastation. And we don't want that to happen again. I don't know what he's going to teleport this time, but compared to the Hydra, nothing can be that big of a deal. We can kill it and whatever. So whatever he teleports over there, it was only going to help one thing. So we have to stop that Hydra. So the first thing we're going to do is put that Hydra to sleep for 11 turns. Then we're going to try to kill that commander and that dragon and everything else as fast as we possibly can. Then what we should do is, should we spend time with our elves, or should we try to protect our elves by moving right now? And we could work with our Pegasi, which I think that is probably a good idea if we do that. Okay, so we put the Hydra to sleep. Now I'm thinking, yes, let's move here. This Basilisk on the hill will be able to petrify 3 spaces, so we can start to do crowd control. We only have 2 shots, or 2 range and only 2 shots, but still, it does have 6 petrification, so that's not bad. And it has 8 resistance, and this can shoot for 5 and only 6, so it can't even petrify us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Could we be petrified here though? 6 resistance, so no. It only petrifies for 6, so that's not that big of a deal. So I'm thinking that way this dragon cannot kill these elves on the first round, and then we would be able to start to do some things. I don't know. Alright, let's do that. I think that's probably the best plan. Otherwise, we could start trying to kill some units. We could start shooting here. And we could start shooting here, and but we don't want to use a double shot because we want to use, what we want is to put these elves as much damage on these dragons as possible. And we don't want to lose any elves right now. But if we move the elves, we won't be able to shoot. So maybe it is a good idea to start shooting now as soon as possible. But then, of course, we're going to get problems with these healers. So we have to figure that out. Are we going to move and close up the lines as much as possible and get these elves as protected as possible, which they won't be protected no matter what, but on the first turn they will be, and then we'll be able to use it against that dragon and we'll start weakening it down. If we can weaken down that dragon a little bit, then with our dragon form and our treant, we will be able to take that dragon out as soon as it gets weak, and we'll be able to weaken it down after just a few shots. So I'm thinking, let's do that. Let's move these elves and try to protect them for the first turn. We're not going to get any shots now, but we're going to go crazy on that dragon as soon as we can. And we're going to just close the line around these elves. And we're going to move forward here. That way, I think this is a good idea. I don't really know. We're going to close in all the gaps, and now we can haste our Pegasi. And that dragon could kill. So if the commander puts something over here, like this centaur chief, it could hit for 18 and kill one of our fairies probably, or who knows what it's going to do. It can't bring one of these golems because golems have spell immunity, so it can't be teleported. But let's do haste on this Pegasus right here. And we'll do a kill. And come back. And then here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. We could do another attack there. Let's do that. We want to attack as much as we can because they start to swarm us. And there's no sense in letting them do that. We got to weaken them down as fast as possible. Now, only shoots for 7. I don't know how much it shot for before, but shoot for a lot. And maybe that spider on the hill would have been a better plan. We can move that treant forward now. We can move this knight up in here, and we can try to close the line in here and use our Pegasi and whatnot. And we'll have to see what happens. Alright, so we've gone with the wizard. We can't do anything with our elves. We can do something with... we could cast, but there's nothing really to do there. And we've gone with both of our fairies, and the knight can't do anything. The treant could move, but we're not going to do that right now. And I think that's it. Let's see what's going to happen. Ooh, teleported the commander right on top of us. That was a bad move. That was a ridiculous thing to do. Okay. Ooh, wow. It didn't even kill anything this time. I don't think, but it's still going. Okay. Okay, that commander teleported himself right over to us, which is not good. Not good at all. Because now we're going to crush him. And he didn't, and he used his turn, and so he only hits for 28. And yeah, we could web him if we had that spider on the hill. We could have webbed him and wiped him out. Let's see how much damage we could do. Tons of damage, I think. And the same thing with this treant. We're gonna have to alright, well then we've got all these elves now, so what are we gonna do with our elves? We could start to kill that commander, and maybe that is the best plan. We haven't even lost any guys yet. So I think maybe, wow, this is tricky though. But we do have to kill the commander. That's #1 priority. The dragon we're not going to be able to kill this turn, and the commander could keep casting spells. And since the commander cast himself over there, which that was a gigantic mistake, we definitely are going to take advantage of that. So we can web here. That's a good idea. Just to stop this problem from happening right now. we're going to cast a dragon form. Whoops. First of all, we're going to haste the warrior. Yeah, I don't even know if we need to do that. We should probably haste these elves. Or we should heal our Pegasi and keep attacking things. We gotta kill that spider before it gets and starts doing things to us. We gotta kill a lot of things. We gotta kill this here. We also have to kill here, and we don't have a web. We could also haste that spider. We do have to move this fairy. We do need to move this swordsman, but since we don't have to go all the way over here to kill that commander, I'm thinking, and we have 23 stamina. Oh, we only have 23 stamina. Should we haste the dragon form before we do it? Or should we just heal as much as we possibly can and save everything for healing? I think let's do that. Let's not buff that dragon form. Let's just do dragon form. And we're going to, so we can do 30 to 49, or we could do 18 to 21. So we're definitely going to do 30 to 49. Boom. It's a good hit. Alright, so we need to move this fairy here. We need to move this treant here. And try to take care of that commander a little bit. Bang. And maybe we can do a little something here, or we could do something here, a will kill. But I don't think that's the big a deal. We need to kill this commander. Alright, and now we're going to attack. We're going to use double shot here. Alright, let's go ahead and heal this Pegasus. And attack here. And then we probably can do a kill here. It's a May kill. What about here? 8 to 10, that's better. 6 to 10. Alright, let's try just a single shot here and save our stamina a little bit. Alright, then we can bring this knight here. Okay, so commander down. That's a really, really good thing. And now we've got a double shot here. We can start taking out this dragon and see what that dragon does. And we're going to haste our elves now. I think that's the best plan. And try to I don't know what this dragon's going to do now, but it's going to try to beat us down pretty hardcore. Alright. We can now move in here. Fill in the lines. Fill in the lines, maybe. See, we fill in the line here. We don't... yeah, let's just fill in the lines here. But it's probably going to come right in here, that dragon, and then shoot the spider and that elf, and kill the elf, and mostly kill that spider, or almost kill the spider and almost kill the elf. I don't know. It's going to do a lot of damage. I don't know, but it hasn't killed anything yet. So that's kind of, I think it should have just killed one of those Pegasi. That's what I think, but we'll see. And then we're going to unload on that dragon next time as much as possible. We've got quite a few shots, 7 out of 8. 6 out of 8. 6 out of 8. And we don't have to resurrect. We can heal though. I don't know if it's worth it, but we might, you know what, let's not heal anything yet. Let's save the cleric, and actually, yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. I think we're going to be fine. Let's just wait and see what happens. And then we're going to have to take out all the rest of these units. Wow, okay. Okay, let's see what happens. Oh, let's see what that dragon's going to shoot something and just kill it. Ooh, okay. That wasn't too bad. Alright. Well, back to business. Resurrection. Simple. Pretty simple. And now we're going to... I think I would like to... Well, let's see what we can do. We got to get that treant back into the battle. We got this spider. We've got... Oh, wow. Alright, let's start with... I guess we'll just go with the double shot here and just try to... Should we... Let's... I'm not sure what's the right move here because we do need to kill some other things and let the dragon... We can resurrect a few more times for sure. Let the dragon... Because we don't want to start getting webbed here, like right here. We're going to start getting webbed. So maybe a sleep right here for 16 turns. I think that is probably a good idea. And just start to work on some of these, and we'll start to work on... They can't heal, so we can start attacking things and they can't heal anything. And we're just going to have to take our beat down on that dragon. It's just the way it's going to be. Let's just do that. And for right now, we're going to... This is one. Let's just knock down this lizardman again. And here, can we petrify? We've got 3 resistance. And we can petrify for 6. So we should be able to petrify here for a little while. And let's do that. That will save us a little bit of trouble. All right. What about here? Let's do just a single shot here. And a single shot here. We do need to start weakening down that dragon. Let's start doing that. Let's not worry about that Medusa right this second. We can come in there and... Oh, we just went and did something there. Alright, forget that. We can work on this slug. We don't want the slug to get to us, but we also don't want this golem to get to us. We probably should attack this golem then. How much damage can we do here? Oh, that's pretty good. 30 something. Then we'll work on some of this other little stuff. And we'll just keep working on that dragon. Let's work on the dragon with the elves. It's free shots. And double shot here. Okay. Come in with the dragon right here and attack this golem. It didn't do much to us, and that's good. And then we can come in here and attack again. And now it's not, it didn't do anything to our knight. Now we can heal Now we're moving the treant over to get towards that dragon. And we're going to start healing. Let's start healing here. And maybe we could do a kill right here. Not quite, but close. And we'll come back. And then we'll do the kill here. And we'll come back. Or we'll go here. This will be good. Though this elf is next to die, I'm guessing. We should do haste on this elf here. Did we already use this fairy? Yes. We could heal though, but you know, we can only get hit by 6 damage here. That's not much. And just a few little things. I don't think that this Pegasus is in any real danger, and we'll just move it farther away like this. And actually it's got a lot of poison on it. Okay. Then we will heal this Pegasus and let that other elf yeah, I guess that's a good plan as any. I don't know. Alright. Can't do much there. Can't do much there. We got the dragon. Can't do much there. Put the back to this warrior, and then we'll see what their dragon does. And I think that's it. We've already gone here. We've put that spider to sleep. I think that was pretty good. Oh, we should have done time stop. We could have done all that. No, yeah, we could have done time stop right there, and we should have done that. I forgot about that. So that was a mistake on my part. If we'd have done time stop, we could have got that treant all the way over there, started to kill that dragon, double shot more with the elves, healed again with the fairies, did everything. But yeah, whatever. We also got this spider to sleep, which is, we could have probably killed that spider in that turn as well. And that probably was a mistake. Okay, but we still have time stop. Okay, who's dead now? Another elf down. Alright, well, we knew that was going to happen. Trying to bring down that dragon, which that's good right there. Come on, attack that dragon. Okay. Well then, we're going to do resurrection. We're going to do healing on this elf. And now we can start to double shot this dragon. And here we can single shot this dragon. These are free shots from our elves, so that's good. Alright, then who's coming here? We still got this other golem, which is a little bit of a trickiness. Alright, well, we can heal. I'm not going to heal this elf because it can't shoot this time. Actually, it can shoot. No, it can't shoot. We already went with this elf. It looks like we could do a double shot. Well, let's see. Nope, can't do anything. So I don't know why it's showing we can do something. We can't do anything. After resurrection, we can't do anything. And we already went with this. We already went with the cleric. We still got these 2 Pegasi, and ooh, we need to do something here. And then actually, okay, we need to take care of this giant slug. And we'll block out this. Okay, so this golem hits for 17. We have 11 defense, so it can't do hardly anything to us. We're not even going to worry about that then. We're going to get this treant into the battle. We're going to get everything into the battle and try to kill that dragon. Okay, we can't do anything else here. Let's try to heal our elves then. Before we do time stop. Can't do anything there. Can't do anything there. These elves aren't going to be able to hit for hardly anything. Alright, but we can do this. Hit us pretty good, but not too bad. We can do this. Now that dragon's getting weaker. It only hits for 32 now, so we're going to kill it after this. Okay, so we got these Pegasi, and we can attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a kill. I think that's a good idea. So let's go ahead and kill this one. It's a free shot. We'll come back a little bit. And here, we might get a kill right here. Why not do that? Or we could try to get a kill right here. Not quite. But this is a pretty good deal. I could also try to get a kill right there. And this one's in the web. Oh, here we can also get a kill. And we can, you know what, let's attack here. Because this one is going to come out of that pretty soon. And then we're going to be getting attacked by this Centaur Chief. And that Centaur Chief looks more dangerous than a 7 ranged attack here. That can't even do anything to us. Let's try to start killing this Chief. Okay. And we can come back, I guess, a little bit more and try to finish it off next time when we do the time stop. Alright, the dragon's gone, the treant's gone, the spider is waiting, the elves have all gone, this elf can't go, this elf can't go, and we just have time stop left, and let's just do that time stop. Alright, everybody gets to go again. Let's do a will kill here. And we'll come back. Close the line a little bit. We will do... Alright, let's attack this dragon again. Boom. Boom. Ooh. Okay, dragon down. That's good, finally. Do we have anybody else damaged? Alright, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I believe we have all of our units. And that wizard needs some stamina. Alright, let's take care of this giant slug. This giant slug is the next most dangerous one. So, we're going to shoot. We can't shoot the giant slug from there. Let's just attack here. Boom. And we can work on the giant slug from here. What about this? Alright, let's do a double shot. I don't think we have enough stamina to do a double shot there. These elves are out. And here's a will kill. What about here? There's a will kill too. So let's do that. Boom. And back. And that should do it. Let's heal these Pegasi. That's our only real troubles right now. And everything else should be able to hold their own. And this lizard man is stuck for 2 turns, and then we only have to deal with that Hydra later, and then that should be it. And I think we've got all of our units alive, so we'll have to count them once we move that dragon away, then we'll be able to count them easily. We had 14 units. Okay, let's see what happens. Here comes the Medusa in for a suicide run. And the Golem, they are going for it big time. Okay. We've got a lot of... Ooh, there goes something. That didn't do anything. And the Hydra is finally alive again. So that was... I thought the Hydra was asleep for 11 turns. So it's been 11 turns? Wow, it can't be that many turns. It's only been 5 turns or 6 turns. Maybe the Hydra wasn't asleep for that long. Or maybe it had some help to get out of something or whatever. Really don't know. Alright, let's start healing that dragon. Let's get that Treant up here. Get a kill. Nope. Get a kill here. Let's just rest some of those elves. Alright, here we're going to get a kill here. And move back a little bit away from that golem. We're going to attack here. We're going to get a heal right here. I think that's a good idea. And try to get some attack here. And move back. And then the dragon can go. Alright, we've already gone here. The dragon might as well finish here. Can't go there anymore. Alright, so here. And we'll do another heal on the dragon. Already gone with the cleric, and we'll rest everybody else. You know what we'll do? No, we've already gone here. Alright, well that was a pretty good plan. That worked out pretty well. We got this spider asleep for a while. That's going to help us. And when the Hydra comes, we'll just web it and kill it, and then that's it. Okay. Alright, here we go. No more haste. Haste is gone. Well, we're going to rest up a little bit, I think. Alright. This dragon needs to rest up, and this dragon only has 11 stamina left, and 5 more turns, though. We should probably just try to kill things. But we'll just rest. We have time. We'll do... You know, we'll just... Oh, this wizard just rested one time and got tons and tons of stamina back. Alright, well, we do have haste, or astral energy. And we do have... well, how much shots? These only have 3 shots here, 3 shots here, and 2 shots here. Alright. Let's get the spider up on this hill eventually. Let's keep healing our units. Got a long way to go on that dragon. And do we have 5 spaces? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1. So that Hydra can only move 1 space, so it can't get to us if we come in here and try to get this kill. And we can move away, and that Hydra will be stuck, and the spider's stuck for 13 more turns. Let's move, let's just wait on this dragon. So let's count our units again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Right? 2 Pegasi, 2 fairies, 3 elves, 1 cleric. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The heroes 9. 1 basilisk is 10. 1 treant is 11. 1 spider is 12. 1 knight is 13. And 1 swordsman turned into a dragon is 14. Alright, that should do it. Alright, let's just rest. We want to cast... Okay, we'll just rest. And we can do astral energy, though. And we can also do... magic weapon. That sounds good. Let's do magic weapon. Okay, let's get back here for a nice big charge on that spider. I think this is good. Let's wait one more turn and then we'll come and, no, let's, gotta get that spider on the hill. You know what? This is a better hill. We'll put the spider on this hill and it'll get that Hydra. And we'll just wait for a minute. Okay, let's just get the spider on the hill. This is good. And then when the Hydra comes, we'll be able to attack. And here, we'll just keep healing. We'll haste a little bit on some of these elves. We'll do magic weapon. We can't haste the dragon, so that's that. And then here we'll rest. And then we'll figure out what to do as they come in. We've got time. Let's just leave that spider alone. Alright, perfect. That's really good. Alright, 1, 2, 3. We should be able to shoot that Hydra from there. And put the web on. And then once that happens, it's all over. Whoops, did not mean to do that. Just gonna do magic weapon here. Alright, well, we're gonna lose an extra stamina. But that's alright. I guess that's okay. Let's do haste on that elf. And here, we can keep healing. Can we heal our dragon from there? No. Let's move. And we'll try to heal the dragon from there. We have a little bit more to go. And we're in the web for 2 turns. So, and it's almost dead, so we should be able to finish here. Which elf needs the most? We got 80% here. We got 67% here. 68% here. So these 2 need some kills. And that will be that. And then heal the dragon. And heal the treant. And then we just have that 1 spider left to go. I think everything is healed. No, not that. You know what? Here's this. Let's check. That dragon's healed. Oh, we got this Pegasus that needs a little bit. Alright. Let's see who else needs some. No. No. Yes. I think that's it. Let's just move in a little bit and try to heal. No, we can't do anything. Not enough stamina, I guess. Okay, let's move in here. Let's do a web. Let's do our shots on our elves here. Oh, here, we need to heal this elf. I didn't even see that. Wow. I'm goofing around. Alright, everybody's healed now, I think. And we've got 14 units. Let's see how many units are on the board. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And the spider is not our unit, so that's 14. Alright, just double checking that we have all of our units resurrected. Otherwise, we need to give magic weapon and do resurrections for the cleric, but that we don't need to do that. Okay. I don't remember which. This druid got the kill shot last time. So, okay, we'll do this. And here, there's a will kill. What about if we don't do double shot? Okay, 15 to 7. That's a May kill. Let's do the double shot. And I think let's get our guys around there so that way we can get as much morale as possible. There. That will give us some extra morale. Alright. And doing the double shot and a kill and finish this off. Wow, that was a long battle. That was a hard battle. We lost our dragon, but we got, so we have all of our units, right? 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, but we lost the dragon. And that's normal. Alright, and we killed all of them. Alright, close. We didn't lose anybody. Giant spider. Okay, definitely hit points. We want to survive that dragon attack when we get attacked. We're not going to be able to do too much back on them, but we definitely want more hit points. Here we'll take resistance. That would help us survive against a dragon attack also. We could have, I think that 1 hit point would be better on the basilisk. 1 range defense is good, but 1 hit point is good too. Okay, and none of the elves leveled up. That's strange. 1,300 gold. We got more from the last battle, and there was no dragons. Okay. We will see you soon. That's the next plan. We're going to fight again in the arena. Okay, while exploring the province of Hare Hills, the hero Cyros has found a small halfling farmstead. Several families of undersized people are working peacefully. Alright, begin trading. 1 gold. Excellent. Alright, we've searched and now we've charted the whole province and 2 more income. Okay. Party of Inquisitors has attacked old mines. Well, let's destroy them. Barely. Well, we gotta fix 2 guards now. Well, I'd definitely like to break the statue and see if there's anything good. Nothing that we need. Gloves of Grandeur. Gold income plus 15. Well, you know what? We're putting this on that warrior as soon as we get that because we definitely need gold. We knew it. Okay, let's look at where that commander is. And the commander's still coming. So we're going to have to put a guard here, and we're going to have to put some more units here, and we've got some more. See, we got another 1,000. We should have got, and see, it says only 1,400. That's what we had before. We were making about 1,400. And when we got another 1,400 gold, that should have given us, every 1,000 should give us plus 7%. So that should give us 70 per 1,000. So we should be going up by 100 and something. So this thing is really just not working at all. Even with corruption, it still should have went up by like 50 or 60 when we got that money. And it's not going up at all. So underneath there maybe, and it's not even registering the extra monies that we're getting. Or maybe it is. Maybe when we start to get more and more money coming in, maybe it'll start to work. I really don't know. It's really weird. It's really glitchy. But, well, we got a lot of work to do. And we're going to have to figure that out all next time. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and until the next time, be well.